Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 562. WolframAlpha softly launched over the weekend, and I think the best way to describe it is to call it a knowledge calculator. I brought a salt and pepper calamari recipe back from Australia, and I needed to do a couple conversions from metric. That's the kind of thing WolframAlpha excels at. Of course, I had to ask it for the answer to life, the universe, and everything, and it returned the appropriate answer. It'll solve mathematical equations, provide stock market analysis, solve anagrams, and the list is endless. If you're in school, make it your homepage. The URL is wolframalpha.com. My very first desktop computer was an Acer Aspire, and I think the aspirational part was about owning a Mac because both the PC and the monitor that came with it were housed in beautifully designed cases. I still have a lot of fondness for the brand, but the new Acer Aspire is an 11.6-inch netbook. The AO751H is part of a thinner, lighter line of Acer netbooks, along with a smaller 10.1-inch model, the AOD250. It has a full-size keyboard and a 16:9 ratio LED backlit display. One model comes with a 3G broadband connectivity option, and to have that built in rather than as a USB dongle makes a netbook all the more useful on the go. Battery options provide between 4 hours and 8 hours of power. The touchpad supports multi-touch gestures. It comes standard with a gig of RAM and a 160GB hard drive, but you can get one with 2GB of RAM and a 250GB drive if you need more power and space. The 10.1-inch model starts at just under $300, and the 11.6-incher starts at $350. Both models are running Windows XP. Meanwhile, in the closer to full-size laptop department, Toshiba has a new Portege, the R600 ST4203, that has a whopping 512GB solid-state drive. The screen on this one is 12.1 inches. It has 3GB of RAM, wireless in, an Intel Core 2 Duo processor, but I'm thinking none of that really matters to most of us because the price is $3,500. Sometimes when I bring something up with unusual specs, some guys think I'm getting the details wrong. For that reason, when I say the Casio EXFS10 is a point-and-shoot camera that captures video at 1,000 frames per second, I mean that it captures video at 1,000 frames per second. They're stored as AVI files. What does 1,000 frames per second give you? Extreme slow motion, which can be extremely beautiful. The samples Dave is showing are taken by Rory Vonken. The stills are 9 megapixels, and you can find it in stores for around $300. Photographyblog.com has an in-depth review including sample images. I have a link in the post for Brief 562 at www.geekbrief.tv, along with a link to the rest of Rory's slow-mo video. That's it for today. Adam used my promo code GB1 to save money when he registered the name vacancymedia.com at GoDaddy.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Callie Lewis. Ew. TMI. Neil, I don't think you should be allowed in the room while shooting.
I thought that was bad.
Yeah, I thought you were bad too. What is up with you guys today?
Think different.
Okay, let's try this.
All right,
Not
balls.
thinking about...